Be here. Okay, I think we're finally here. Sorry about that. I had to do a bunch of different tests to get my head pat machine working, and it kind of fucked with the encoding on my OBS, and I just had to swap it. Anyway, hello. This is Dominic Felgrand, your local lazy gamer, coming at you once more with a wee bit of Scanner Sombre. Now to make sure everything is on the up and up. Double check. I have to make sure different things are actually working. Okay. Okay, that should do. Also, I saw that little head pat you just threw in there. Are you happy? Are you happy we got it working? We'll have to see if the fix still works in the future. I have to set up a bunch of things to make sure everything is working as intended. Because right now I kind of have it jury rigged and it's not in the way I like. But it is working. That's all that matters. That's good. Yeah, it seems like the permissions for the old application died. And I had to fix it. And I didn't know until just now. Earlier today. But we got it working. That's all that matters. New. Okay. I'm pretty sure I have everything set up. Boop. I'm pretty sure I have everything set up for what we need to do. We'll bring up me a little bit since we have the room to afford to do so. At least I think we have the room. We'll find out in the base. Jackass, come over here. Come over here, Jackass. Come on, you can do it. There you go. Jackass, you can sit right there today. Now, what am I doing? Streaming, yes. Everything seems to be on. Everything seems to be working. I'm going to have to do some more testing later to get that head pat working under the circumstances I wanted to work under. The fact that it works it's a good thing. Don't worry, as long as if I'm going to notice half the time. Yeah. It's been forever since the last time we had it working. Oh? The hell? Are you seriously telling me the controller being plugged in is the reason why this game is broken? Okay. We're here. Did you hear that? Fucking headset. A VR headset. Fucking Oculus. Look at this thing. Hold left mouse. Oh. Oh. Well, this is interesting. Yeah, I've saw a little bit of this game in the past. I never really sunk my teeth into it. So the only real light in this entire environment is what the scanner puts on the ground and what this here was. Look at that, we got a little picture of the family. But we're definitely in a deep cave. A very deep cave. Looks like there's no fall off on the range of the scanner. So we can shoot it down the distance and use the follow to go where we need to go. Interesting. Nobody has been as deep as this for 1,000 years. I was utterly alone. No call for help would ever reach the surface. So what? My friends all told me I was crazy. My wife couldn't understand my obsession. But I had to know if the myths were true. This is weird. So this guy is obsessed with a stuff. Look, you can even see... You can see the entire network we took to get up here. This is going to be a fun little adventure, I think. My question, though, is what happens when it stops being fun? Ow, look at all this stuff. I'm trying to remember now. I don't think I have. And I don't have any real desire to. But I haven't been in the cave yet. This is an amazing little gimmick. Oh. And it color codes it so we know what the distance are from everything is from us. So we didn't have this ability to differentiate distance. It might be harder to get through. Especially when we have some overlapping spaces. Have you ever been in a cave? Oh, I think we found it. So we're looking for some sort of legend. Oh. Are these auto scanners? This is really interesting. We have to get up there somehow. This is an amazing little game. Wonder, am I supposed to be going deeper or am I going up? Wait, these are ruins. And now that we're getting more and more details, these are straight up ruins. It's not a lot, but something to think about. Use mouse wheel or Q and E. Oh. Oh. Could this place have been older than the legend suggested? Yeah, look, this is more spread out. The resolution was astonishing. Never before had such a powerful geological scanner been available. I see, so we just depending on where we are, we change the range, if you will, of the scanner. Like if it's really tight up, it's very precise. But the more we expand it, the more spread out it becomes. It's interesting. And you're definitely going to want to be holding it down. I feel like I know there's a version of this type of game where you have a finite amount of scans. That's... oh, more ruins. Really? What am I even looking at? Okay, now we back up a little. It's just... I don't know, is that like... for treading rope through it or something? Then the angle is kind of weird. Maybe it's for something else. There's one here as well. And they're kind of everywhere. The only thing I can think of is maybe it's precise and consistent. Like, look at this. No matter where we go, the information has already been scanned, and we can see further down everywhere we've trekked so far. So this is like consistent information at all times without worrying about looking about for looking about with a flashlight or getting lost with a flashlight, because you technically have a three-dimensional map at all times that you can see through. It's an interesting gimmick, but yeah, battery life must be a fucking nightmare. Then again, this is video game world. Battery life is probably a non-issue. I'm sorry. That's a person. In the middle of this massive altar. Oh, fuck me, no. It's turning to follow me. Okay, I want to space out this entire area. Oh, watch, I look away, and we come back. Nope, it's not looking at me again. Is that moving? I'm kind of hoping it's looking at me. What am I even looking at? It's not coming after me, which is the big deal. It looks like this goes in a bit and then stops. Okay, it's a cave-in. It's a straight up cave-in. Is that it making noises when it moves, or is it me making noises when I move? If I get too close to it, the scanner stops working. Right, let's see if we can find another way out. I don't like that thing. Don't like that it turns to look at me. It's not aggressive, yes. It hasn't disappeared and come after me. Oh. Okay. Where are we going? Wait, is up the right way? I want to explore a little bit more, so I'm going to look around a bit. I don't think we're at the point where we're going to be hunted. Like, that thing is still down there. Okay. So far, so good. Oh, that's a fall. And that's a fall I have to commit to. Fuck. Oh, it's the other side of the debris, I think. Right. We're still doing fine. We're following wherever these ruins are. Let's tighten up a little bit. This is bizarre. Like, in a good way. This is fun. Oh? Turn the elevator up. Oh. There's something there. Oh. There's a lot here. Just keep focusing. It's much faster to have it focused, but it also means you have to spend more time looking around. Oh. Do you notice that? That's just a pedestal. Ooh, ooh, almost walked off that ledge. Okay, so we can't cross that one by the looks of it. We might be able to fall onto that if we really wanted to. We might have to, actually. Let's just continue to make everything visible. Oh, that's another set of ridges. Do you notice how everything just slowly makes itself apparent? Though it looks like There's a lot of fall off. Yeah, so there's a lot of bridges going everywhere, really. My guess is that it's a very finite. Okay. You know, it's kind of stupid of him, of us, because we're just moving forward without any way of guaranteeing our trip back. This guy has no plan of self-preservation outside of this discovery. Like, what does he plan to do? It's not like he's going to be able to upload this shit to the web from down here. So if he finds Wi-Fi down here, then fair fucks to him, you know? That's where we have to go, I assume. Yeah, that's another... That's water. So there's a water source down here at the very least. But yeah, far too much of this area is caving in. But I suppose that's what you should expect from an underground civilization made around the tecton plates, I imagine. The Earth's going to move, and whatever you put under it is going to get buried at some point. That's why you build houses on top of the rocks. Oh. Oh, I see what you want me to do. You want me to fall down here, walk along here, fall off there, move over there, jump over that hole, and keep going towards that little red light. There's a lot of red lights out there. No, I live north of the equator, so I don't have to worry about all that. Oh! It's gone. Whatever that thing is, it's gone. Okay, so the happy person that we saw downstairs is not too happy about us. They never did iron out all the glitches. I suppose when you think about it, it does come up as a glitch. Sometimes you see sensor echoes from days earlier. Calibrations turn to ghosts. Wait, he's claiming that was him from the day before? Even so, I never could explain everything I saw. That'd be an interesting little gimmick, the being stalked by the ghost within the machine. That got really fucking loud though. Is the volume okay on your end? It seems to imply that it's us. But it is a big question, because that's the unknown, isn't it? What does that thing really look like? Because all we have is this weird digital input. And the only true source of light was in our camp that we left behind a long time ago. Audio's good? That's good. And we know it becomes unbearable. Are you a roundhouse? Nope. You're a dead end. So long as we don't have a chase sequence coming up. Oh god, can you imagine if we actually got a chase sequence? I wonder if divers ever have to experience cabin fever. Like, these spelunkers who do these massive deep dives for days, weeks, God knows how long at an end. Do they experience cabin fever? Like, I wonder the assumption you do. Oh. Oh, I almost walked right off that ledge. That's cheeky. The fact that you can get yourself killed like that is brilliant. Like, if you don't stop, you're gone. Wait, did I hear that buzzing effect from the glitch? From that thing that was stalking us? Oh. We'll try. Yeah, there's something out there. There's something ahead of us that's causing a glitch in the scanner. Which means I think whatever's stalking us is out there again. There. Is that? He's saying it's glitches in the system, echoes of the past. The hell? I don't think his glitch threw him off a cliff, did it? Okay, we can jump from this. The glitching is still happening. There must be something we haven't found yet. Something's gonna happen nearby. I imagine it should. That's a dead end, right? Where it feels like something is going to go horribly wrong very quickly. And now that we have these massive empty spaces that drops into oblivion, I'm getting really uncomfortable. Here we go. Burst scan. B? Oh. Oh, that is impressive. Did you hear that hum as well? There it is. Yeah, so there's a charge up time for the burst scan. Is really fucking cool. Okay, let's give it another shot. the fact that it leaves the imprint of the cross formation as well. I love that extra little detail. Okay, it seems like we're going down. Okay. I swear, whoever we are dumbasses. At least pack up the tent and take it with you. Or is this one of those Groundhog Day moments where those echoes actually are us and we're respawning back in the past each time? But the machine is kind of remembering the prior information that comes off as glitches. Maybe we're just going a bit schizo out here. I fucking love that detail. Oh. Seem to be stuck in something. So far, so good. We haven't seen a glitch since, which is probably a good thing. Are we looping? I don't think so. We seem to be spiraling into something. I just saw a loading icon in the top right corner. Oh, wow. But he must obviously have a way back because he has all this equipment already thrown out there. Which means he must be able to get back each and every time. So ledge that way. Doesn't go this way. Yeah, we'll go back this way. Oh, wow. Wonder what those stray light dots are. You know, the ones that are just hovering there. It's like a glitch or something. Or maybe we're hitting some particle effects and it's actually remaining there. Oh, God. My guess is he got the gear here with the scanner and then returned to his base camp to recharge the scanner. And he's been probably coming, using the new paths he's been finding to get down faster to each of these checkpoints. Like, he's probably been here before where we got the burst scan. And he's probably made it back to his tent somehow. But left that burst scanned equipment there. And probably the first time, it probably took him months to get down this far. Because he had to find those directions. But now he technically knows where they are. So it's now quicker on him. That's my assumption. This is 100% an assumption. Did I hear the glitch sound? Yeah, I'm hearing the glitch sound. least I think it is. Unless it's the squishing of my boots. If it's the squishing of my boots, then fuck me. Here we go. I swear I love this burst mode. Oh, this is concerning. We'll wait for this burst to recharge. Oh. Look at that. Oh. Do I have to jump you? Yep. Any more? A lot more. God, this is interesting. Yeah, I think that's... Thank heavens. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell, you know? It looks like that's a route in. Or else, since we can jump it. I want to go over here. Because we have a lot of random ruins. Let's start with you. I like the fact that it'll only light up what you touch. So I left that big massive gap over there. Okay, so we got a staircase going up. Oh, is that a temple? The temple must have been over 1,000 years old, to say the least. It's buried this far underground. I knew they existed. I've searched for the cultists all my life. What does that mean? But to finally see it in person, to be the first. Wow. Look at all that mapping. Question now is, what's the deal with the... What's the deal with these fuckers? And is this tree roots? How big are these trees? Where are they rooted in from? Like, we're supposed to be really far underground, right? How far underground? Said no one has been this far down in 1,000 years. That must be really far, right? By human standards. Oh. Great. I think we just found Satan. Let me do myself a favor here. Getting coffee? Do you have a cape? Nah, it's just filling out the 3D section. Okay. We're gonna have to use that burst mode a lot more. Wow. Running away is going to be entertaining. You know it is, right? The cult of fluff after 1,000 years. That actually reminds me, we're going to have to go back and start over Cult of Lamb. Not yet, of course, but at some point. I do notice that we have gaps here and there in our ability to detect things. Makes you wonder, right? I assume it's a game oversight, but it's kind of like one of those... Is that real? Is there breaks in reality that we're unaware of? There's water there. There, specifically. Well, that's when the statue's broken. Oh, we got the glitch noise. Before I do, we'll do one last burst here so we have everything marked out. That'll make it easier to see if we come back. This is where they performed sacrifices. The more I scan around the altar, the more it reveals. So it sounds like this is the first time we made it to this temple. I'm waiting for that fucking spectre ghost thing to pop up now. The hell? It looks like... Wow, there's a lot of stuff here. I haven't seen... What about you? Is the problem specifically the altar? I imagine it would be the altar. It's that type of scenario I'm getting. That's what's setting it off. Okay. Okay, wait. Why do we have technology over there? And again, he never said this was our first time, just that he was the first. Right? Okay. What? Oh, wow. Oh, that's the chasm. See down there where we saw the two people fall to their deaths. That was up here. They got pushed off up here. I always wondered how many poor bastards they threw off the edge. This is absolutely maddening. I imagine it would be absolutely hilarious if the spectators could see that. Okay. Don't know what's going on out there, but I don't want to be out there anymore. So we do have this. There is that one thought I had. Like, what if there weren't actually any specters? There was just an actual subterranean species down here, and we just couldn't detect it because they evolved in such a way that the skin can't be picked up. Or maybe they kind of just hide around behind him, keep out of his view. The cultists believe something malevolent in the cave. I think that's what he said. The victims were doomed to relive their final torture hours forever. That doesn't sound good for you, my friend. No wonder people went mad down here. So what I'm guessing is that what we're picking up is either the people who have already been sacrificed and are forced to relive their deaths over and over again, or we're picking up our own sacrifice, forced to relive various sacrifices over and over again. So I don't think we're alive anymore. At least that's what I'm getting from this conversation. Okay. So far, so good. I'm waiting for when this little jaunt picks up in the horror set part. And again, it does have this creepy natural horror vibe. We're wandering around. The environment is creepy as fuck. There might be a little mystery here. Here we go. Okay. Oh. It's kind of a little maze going on here. Well, my guess is that the game is very... not being chased by horrors. We're just have a story to unfold. And it's spoopy scary. Psychological. Slowly but surely we're getting out. My guess is we got the map function because it's getting... you know... it's getting there. That looks amazing. That's where we started, all the way down there at Scanner. What my understanding is that obviously they've been capturing people somehow in the subterranean base and then sacrificing them somehow. Okay, I think we have another glitch. Right, so that's the sacrificial area. Right. Da da da, la da 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 ha, da ha. It didn't conform to the cult of fluff. Ah, to be fair, everyone will eventually conform. Eventually. There is no if, ands, or buts. There's no freedom of choice. I am the choice. Oh. The cultists slept and ate here. They really did. And with surprisingly good nick. Like the monks who came after, they spent their time in silent prayer to an unanswering God. There's something there. There's a little box on top of it. Okay. Looks like there's a route over there. Okay. Yep, there's a route here. Give myself a little burst here. I really like this concept. This concept of, you know, building an environment by scanning it. We're glitching out somehow. Because of this table. Weird. Like massive swaths of this is trying to avoid being taken over. Being lit up. Like it's trying desperately to stay in the darkness. An overturned table. Well, the place is collapsing in on itself, so I imagine there would be overturned or ruined stuff. I have not a pleasant thing to think about. So we're still moving about in is that another chest? That's another chest. Oh, another one of those demon statues. It looks like this is their loot cave. They kept a whole bunch of stuff in here. So I came in through here. I assume we make our way around here, through here, over here, past you. Yep, there it is. I know, I guess we're, I guess he doesn't need to, yes. He can always come back later and claim these archaeological discoveries for himself. Maybe pocket a few. Nothing up there. God, I love this this gimmick. But a fucking fireball scroll. I could do with something. Well, maybe actually a fireball scroll would be nice. Mostly because we can actually light up a campfire with that. Okay. We'll just move slowly forward. I keep expecting something. Right, I think we're back in a chasm somewhere. It's raining? No, look at that. That's water. We're in a lake, an underground river. We expect something with limited amount of information we're gathering. It has to be on the edge of my seat. Yeah, it's kind of like... It's the what if, where it is, and when. You know? Like, when is everything going to finally... When is the game going to show its hand? Are we going to be chased? Are we going to be hunted? Are we fucked? Are we already fucked? Any seconds? Oh. Oh, so there is some land down here. Not a lot, but it exists. It's really interesting seeing an underwater route through this type of perspective. Because it also implies that we can't set markers underwater. Because the water erases them. Or more accurately, the marker moves, and when it starts moving by itself, it just erases itself. I imagine that's the direction we have to go. We're going to look around a little. Lake entrance. Cage ditch trials. Lake exit. So we still have a bit to go. Are we not making our way down, but are we making our way back? Or are we trying to make our way back? We didn't pack up our tent, so I feel kind of weird. Maybe we're just doing a wander in order to gather data. Make sure nothing changes between when we start and when we... Oh. There's something out there, isn't there? Oh no. It needs very specific upgrades for the scanner, imply we've gone here before. I was on the floor, if not with us. And do you notice that some of the scanners were in found in areas where it's extremely dangerous? Even one was found just sitting on the ground where a bunch of cultists threw two guys off a ledge. Well, one guy off a ledge. But we saw two bodies fall. Like, there's implication here is that, based on information we found, we've already been sacrificed. And we're just reliving this day over and over again. But dying in different ways. But why are scanners being left behind each time? Crap. Looks like we're going... Oh, look at that. Looks like the game can the water can recognize reflections, which is an interesting gimmick. Since we're looking at this through the headset. Are you where I have to go? Rich trials came much later. What does that mean? Right, the witch trials involved... They used to drag witches down here and purge them in great numbers. Evil throughout the ages. Yeah, wasn't one of the requirements for not being a witch is being able to sink? Or something like that? There's no doubt they believed in the myths. He wanted to imprison the evil down here as eternal punishment. Oh, we're back here again. And look, they have... I guess they must be cages. Doesn't that imply... Yeah, I don't like the glitch noises either. But doesn't that imply that they just threw the witches in the cages and dumped them here in the water? That sounds like there's something in here with us. Yeah. That's exactly the logic from what I hear. There. It's right there, watch. Is it gone? There was something there. Since we went into the water and started moving, when we got out, it dropped. Let's just wait for one more burst. And then we'll go and make up our mind about which direction to go. Because there is something following us. And we saw the body. Oh God. My God, the size of the lake. That is colossal. It looks like the direction we have to go, though, is to our left. Towards the witch trial. This way. Okay. I did wonder if it was true, of course. No way they were just glitches. What? What is he saying? That much death occurring in such a confined space. What horrors must he have seen in their final moments? What's he trying to claim? Is he said he's talked about how they're not glitches. Is he trying to claim that he's realizing that all the stuff we're seeing is just what? Horrors, maybe. Oof. Maybe the souls of the damned. Let's do another burst. Is that another technology over there? That's at the lake itself. Lake, the other side of the lake. The purging cages are there. We seen them, but we didn't go over to him because, you know, the fucking monster in the lake. Let's see if we do a burst scan, will it get any more information? No. So, if they're called trials, the fact they're hanging by something, I'm going to assume that's where they dipped them into the water. That sounds like the logical conclusion, right? We're talking about witches here. I am very concerned. So we have to get over there. But I don't see any land masses. Right, we'll go back up onto this one. We do a burst scan outwards. We'll see if we can find any physical land. It looks like I could go up, back up on the other rock, jump down onto the ledge and take these little dirt paths around. If I go just straight on, I will end up in the water, and we do know there's an angry something coming after us. So I'll have a look on the other ledge one last time. See if there's anything, any walkways along the floor here. There is. Okay. The comments after repeating 3 times now. Wonder what's going on. Could be friendly. It might be so friendly I'll eat my ass. And not in the fun way. I'm moving very far away from my intended objective. Unless the intended objective requires me to ring around. There's some land down there. But that land isn't guaranteed to bring me anywhere. Especially since I didn't see anything out there. Right, I'll take my chances and I'll follow this ledge around. Yeah, I think we're going the right direction. Oh wow. A whole buttload of nothing, that's what we're looking at. Well, it looks like we found some more cages. They really did want to keep their witches on the leash, didn't they? Okay, we'll do another burst. They just manifested in front of us, didn't they? That looks like a dead end. Up over here. Okay. Promising. Did you hear that? It's taking a while, but we will get there. Okay, burst. Oh God, what is with this? Right, because we're really far from everything, it comes off as this little dot. Okay. I like the fact that the map is also made up of all our scans. Every last inch of it. Look at all that stuff. All of that we've scanned. Okay. Where is it? Wait, where is it? The scanner from there should be out here, right? Oh. This way. More witches statues. It's a whole lot of random stuff. I'm not 100% sure in which direction I'm supposed to be moving. Ooh. More ocean water. We haven't been up here yet. Great stuff. I kind of wonder how this was coded. That's actually a very good question. It seems like the map is just a zoom out of sorts. Because that looks like your stereotypical bubble character. Right. We hit a small snag. Very small snag. Looks like we're going into the water again. I don't like this. There. Did you fucking see that? It came out of the water, fell, and then despawned. Why is there something yellow there? See that? There's something yellow right there. Very close too. There's another one over there. And that is this. The exit's over there. We got an upgrade. Oh, the resolution has been increased. But now we're finding random scanners everywhere. Oh wow, look at all that. So it's a little bit forward. That's still fucking nuts. I'm growing increasingly more concerned the more I find these scanners. Just got a saving icon or loading icon, I don't know anymore. Yeah, it's like some of them were understandable, but some of them now are kind of just questionable because they're discarded, they're not in equipment. Like they're literally just discarded on the grounds. And they're discarded in very specific locations. Like the first one we found discarded was where people got thrown off a ledge. And we saw people fall from the ledges. And the second one is right there in the middle of an area where we're being chased by some weird thing that doesn't like people in their water. No, that's just getting worse. Yeah, and he's been acting like a lot of this stuff is things he's only just discovering. At least that's what it felt like. I don't know, it just feels weird. I'm still convinced this guy is already dead. Oh. It's a straight up boat. You want me to get into a dingy little boat? Oh no, we're actually moving. We can actually move on the dingy little boat. And we can control it. Okay. Don't hit the walls. I'm hoping this boat doesn't have a health bar. You can do it. I believe in you. Oh, wow. That's a natural glistening light. That's not from our scanner. Which means there seems to be some sort of subterranean light source. Bioluminescence? Ooh. I'll give this game this much. It's quite pretty. When it wants to be. Let's make our boat as bright as Satan's asshole. I don't know why it got so fucking loud all of a sudden. I think that's our exit. By the looks of it, we can't scan anything that's wet. Just plain and simply. Nothing wet whatsoever. Which is why the light just falls off the wall. Or certain surfaces. It's because it's wet. Okay, now we've changed from amazing to fuck off scary. Oh, isn't that quite big? So from what I'm guessing, the VR is see-through. It's why we could see our camp and all that. It's we can see what's in front of us. It's just layered the dots on top of what we're seeing. So we could what we're seeing is basically just a combination of us walking around in the pitch black and the VR doing an AR overlay on top of us. It's just why we can see the camp, it's why we could see the scanners when they were on the ground, and it's why we could see the bioluminescence. It's because they were there the whole time. Yeah, it seems to be AR more than VR. And again, VR headsets do have the pass-through feature. Or at least the ones I've used do, where you tap them a couple of times on the side and they just trigger pass-through. There. We really have come a long way. Oh yeah. Fun though. We have to go back onto my VR set at some point. I love my VR set, but the problem I'm having with it is because my eyes can easily be irritated. Is he mining? So on top of regular scanning, we got material scanning. So many have died down here. Miners that come from work, they were just superstitious. They were terrified of this place. I think we're working our way up. All those that lost their lives to negligence, are they trapped down here too? I guess as we're supposed to use the minecarts as stepping stones to get out of here. What is that? Oh. That's wood flooring, I imagine. That's the metal frame. I think I've just seen, yeah, there's scanning data up there. There. Wait, that's more people falling to their deaths. They fell from the... Oh... Whoever that was, it gave out and these guys fell to their deaths. We go. Everything is still gradually moving in their favor. I find it interesting that on top of, like, they didn't need to give us this material scanner. The fact that they did is kind of interesting, because it adds more color and depth to what we're seeing. We're not guessing anymore. Hello? Yeah, that's green. That's a rock. Feels like this cave has this natural desire to kill its inhabitants. Okay. Industrial accident. Yeah, we'll do a 180 and check out that. That seems to be something we have to look at. I'm trying to understand. Are they saying that this cave-in collapsed here, killing a bunch of people, and... Or are people trying to dig their way out? By the way, a cave-in occurred there. That over there, everything collapsed and people fell to their deaths, which we're going to have to get up to now in a sec. Yeah, it definitely seems to have occurred while they were mining. I assume blue is plastic. Oh, the auto scanners. So this must have been what we saw earlier, right? Are these people preserved in their ongoing quest to mine? I suppose is the one way of putting it. It's not glitching out. Are these statues? Did they put up statues? Let's do a burst. We came up that way. Ah! Plastic staircases. Or maybe it's concrete. Hard to tell. I do like that the material scanner is basically giving us a little guideline to figure out which direction we're going. It's a matter that all of this is in my memory. I'm sorry, what does that mean? Does it make it any less real? I was there. I was the first. What? The hell is this guy saying? It feels disjointed. People fall into their deaths. Oh, that was a heavy jump. I'm surprised the floor didn't come out from under us. Straight up though. It's like, do people just put up statues to memorialize the event? Maybe that's why these statues are for. Memorialize the tragedy that happened, or maybe they were memorializing something that they were working towards. I wouldn't have trusted who knows how many centuries old wood to catch me like that. I imagine he didn't have much of a choice in the matter. If he wants to go forward, he's gonna have to make that jump, you know? Let's do a little burst here. Okay. The other carts were empty. These ones actually have something in them. Having these blue steps is fucking fantastic. It makes it easier to climb because we know which way is which. Hello? I remember coming down like it was yesterday. Was it not yesterday? Hoping I'd find something below. Hoping it wouldn't be another empty cave. That's locked. Just wish I'd been better prepared. Oh, fuck. I don't like the phrasing of his sentences. Because it can either just mean, oh, I just wish I was better prepared, or I just wish I was prepared enough that I didn't die. And it's like, okay, which one is it? Shit. Everything was kind of locked up anyway. We couldn't climb it. But at least we can still see which direction to go thanks to the blue plastic fucking thingamajigs. Where am I? Oh, here we go. This one's kind of dodgy. It's not a wide open area like that lake. But we're definitely trying to work towards something. Yeah, it's better to yeah. Because at least with this one we can tell where everything is, distance-wise. That's a big fall. Oh! Oh! I'm starting to get used to the distance, but the problem is I don't trust this game not to fuck with me. Wow, that was loud. That was obnoxiously loud. Must have been like screaming for ye. Oh. That looks like something we're going to have to get to. Yep. Fuck. Oh, off we go. Quite literally, actually. Yeah. We're following you. Not that bad. I guess I'm relatively low, but I hear you just fine. And the motor was okay. No. The gameplay is fine. I'm looking at my volume warnings and the gameplay is reaching scary fucking levels of volume. Maybe I should put another filter level on that. Some games are obnoxiously loud by default, other games not so much. This game is fine until you reach very specific things, like big, particularly large falls, I think. Music, other such stuff. Honestly, they wouldn't be able to pay me. Like, they would have to give me an obnoxious amount of money, like set me up for life. Because I would not be able to survive a night without the internet. Put that as simply and as kindly as I can. You want me to sleep in the cave? Give me like, I don't know, 12 million and a Pop-Tart. And a Pop-Tart. Like, that's really loud. No wonder it's really loud. I forgot to turn down the volume to the default levels. Normally I turn down the volume to 50%. Throughout this game it was up to 100%. Yeah, it was definitely living up to the environment. That's very playful music. How many times do I have to... Oh, he confirmed it. He just confirmed it. Always the same rock, the same metal, the same stale air. How... And the guilt. What guilt? Oh, the guilt of leaving his family and friends behind. The guilt of dying. I just want to see my family again. So what killed him? They pretty much just confirmed that he's dead. Reliving the same horrors over and over again because whatever state this cave is in. I don't know how I died. There. All I know of all the memories I'm forced to relive is the one thing I don't remember. But it breaks my heart knowing that I left my family behind. They are always here for me. They know I'm never coming back. Oh. And now he's forced to relive it again. Oh, that's an interesting little story. And now we're forced to relive it as well now. really came a long way, didn't we? The fact that he's self-aware of this horror, this reoccurring loop. That's the thing. That's a theory, but it's like, I don't know. There's tons of places throughout the story where he could have died. He could have died at that altar where he first started. He could have died in any one of those cave-ins. He could have died in his tent right there, alone and sick. He could have died in the lake while he's been chased by whatever the hell was in the lake. Like, we don't know where he died. He could have fallen off the cliff. They give us tons of how did, how do, could have, maybe, but no real answer. The photo we found at the very start of the game. He's forced into perpetual purgatory, where he used to relive his final moments over and over and over. But the fact that he made it out, he actually made it out in this dream, kind of implies that he died somewhere near the surface, doesn't it? Oh, cheeky. So he was the creature at the start, the one we were scanning. The one that was kind of following the look at us. He might have also been the creature in the water. Echoes, as he claimed. Well, that is interesting. But yeah, it pretty much confirms everything. For all we know, that him hanging in the fucking lake, he could have died there completely by accident. Or not in the lake, in the pedestal. That is fun. Because it does bring up the biggest question. How did he die? And it refuses to answer. It gives us a slew, an absolute sheer metric ton of what ifs, maybes, possibilities. It seems there were multiple layers of all this as well. There was the devil worshippers, then we found the crusades, well, you know, the witch hunts. And then we found our way up into the construction accidents, and then we found our way north. Being a cursed spirit. Yeah, pretty much. We're cursed into a perpetual cycle of never being able to truly break free of our own little hell. Always just there, but never truly there with the family. And if he's perpetually stuck in reliving the same last few hours of his life, who knows how many times this has been repeating over and over and over. And who knows how many generations it's been going on for. His family could already be dead. Oh, so they actually have prototypes for the game. That's actually a nice little extra. New game plus. What does that mean? Do we start with everything we've already scanned? Wait a second, I want to check this. Okay, we're going to go back into New Game Plus for a minute because I want to have a look around for a little bit. Because we now have the fully upgraded scanner, right? From what I've been told, we'll have the fully upgraded scanner. Haha! There it is. We found out where we died. Well, I've been told that you New Game Plus, you start with all this stuff, but you should look around your campsite. And if you look around with the material scanner, you get to see new perspectives of things. But there you go. Right here, at the very start, we died in the dark. Well, with the weird placing he has, you could also argue that he tripped and cracked his skull open. But he definitely died regardless. And he looks partially buried. So he's been here for a while. At least I think he has. We'll go forward a little bit just to have a look around. And then we'll just call it quits. Because it's an interesting... Wait. If we took the material scanner to the lake, will we be able to see bodies in the cage? Wait, if we took the material scanner to a lot of places, would it change? Nobody's been this deep for thousands of years. Is he talking about himself now? I was utterly alone, no call for help would ever reach the surface. I was utterly alone. My friends all told me I was crazy. Well, you're dead. Not sure about crazy, but you're definitely dead. Do you notice how easier it is to get through it now that we're actually knowing what we're doing? Oh. Wow, having a material scanner really changes things up, doesn't it? That definitely also puts in perspective that he's down here alone, but everyone is also, he can see some other people, but everyone is also trapped in their own little hell. I think we have to go up that way, but I want to check out here. Perspective does really change though when you have the material scanner. You can really make out the details between what's rock, what's concrete, what's a formation. It's much different. I won't be going too far in to the story like this. Just want to look around a bit. Yeah, look, it connects over there to that. That I theorized connected, but that confirms it because you can see it connecting to the other blue. And again, another cave in. Shouldn't be long before we get to the cultist location. I want to see if anything changes in there. Wow. I like this. I like being able to see the variations. That collapses over there. The dialogue kind of has a different meaning when you know for certain that he's dead. I think once we get up to the cultist area, I'll throw myself off a cliff, see what happens, and then we'll call it quits. Because the big thing was just seeing our body. And they're the people who are forced to live their lives over and over again, being thrown off cliffs. You know what the scary bit is? Everyone else knows they're dead, but he doesn't. And the only reason we know is because we have access to the upgraded scanner. We still don't know exactly how he died. Just that he did at the camp. Hard to say. Because, like, it's kind of hard to differentiate from that information sometimes. Like, there was the time I was almost ran over by a jeep because I got pushed onto a road by a man that didn't exist. I was outside a church. It was... I was waiting with a friend at across the road. There was a jeep coming up the hill. Two people to my side, elderly couple, and I noticed out the corner of my eye I saw some guy walking up the hill towards me. No discernible features, but when I look back a bit, I see two things. One is a kind of blurry figure wearing a blue shirt, and the other one is, well, just a black silhouette. And it just depends on what I remember at the time when I think about it. Right now I'm thinking about the blue shirt. But I ignored him because, you know, he was just some guy I saw in the corner of my eye. But what happened was, as he was walking past me, around the time when I expected him to walk past me, I got hit hard in the shoulder, which knocked me forward and almost out onto the road, but I slammed my foot into the ground, which hurt my fucking knee. But where am I? It hurt my knee, and when I looked up and looked around, the guy wasn't there. My friend didn't see anyone. The elderly couple who was a few meters away, who was looking at me after I got slammed my feet into the ground, didn't see anyone. No one was running towards the church. No one was running down the road. No one was running into the car park. It was just... no one. So yeah, I got pushed almost to my death by someone that didn't exist. And it was one of those moments that make you think, maybe Ghostbusters are onto something, you know? Yep, that's one of my life stories. There's also the Banshee incident, but I don't want to go into that one. It wasn't bad, I just owed a comb. But, yeah. Yeah. Well, that's just life, I guess. Oh, any stories you'd like to share? Oh. Right, these are, stone monuments. Is that? Yeah, the wooden roots above us. We're not too far off from the surface now that I think about it. But man, these are ancient. Hail Satan, apparently. You know, other than that one little discovery at the beginning, and how interesting it is to see all this stuff, I think we're just about done. That's made of wood, is it? Yep, and they threw some random dude off. Those Satanist dudes, they have no chill, you know? That was fun. Anyway. I quit and it brings me to a fucking website. In bed and reflecting on some positive with my then GF. Just no negativity. When we both here, clear as day. Oh wow, I know. Which, no one was around. Right above us, it sounded mockingly. It's like, oh my, how are these modern women in bed with these savage men? I know. My God. They're probably haunted by like a 1940s valedictorian. Maybe they were just passing through. Did you throw things at me? You threw things at me. I wasn't even looking. Cheeky. And dream of the same name of a demon with the same girlfriend. Didn't watch a scary movie or anything that night. Fair enough. I was like, you had the fun end of it. Give me a second, I need to take this strap off my chest. It wasn't really a scary game. It did have its moments, but a lot of it was just a a lot of the game was just... It's just a point and click adventure, really. And that's fine. It was unexpected and it was a bit of fun. I have to wash the strap on this chest heartbeat monitor. Shove it in the washing machine with some clothes later. Or tomorrow. I do have another game similar to it. Are these the same concept of exploration that I'm going to have to play, which is the Voidness? I'll be playing that next week. It follows the same concept of scanning the environment with a scanner. But I think it's more horror and more horror. Yeah, it's more horror themed. At least I think it is. Like, this is more like a suspenseful little story, where the psychological horror is questioning what is and what isn't. The violence should be just straight up fucking horror. You love your head pats. Of course, now that I look at it, someone actually drew a giant penis using the scanners. I suppose you do have a lot of creative freedom when it comes to the scanner. I just didn't even think of it. I was just kind of hung up on the story. Right, let's uninstall that game. That was fun. Now, what else do I have? God, you're obsessed. Right, Fluff, yeah. Still going? No, it was just a delay. I think. Oh, you really went apeshit with the head pats. Hmm? What's up? Yeah, I saw that yesterday. I'm amazed we hit that. No complaints on my end. I'm always happy to see that. Fluff is incredibly adorable. There's no doubt about that. 1 second. I'm gonna have to look into something, because for some god-awful reason, my VPN is still causing weird connection issues, but in the weirdest ways. Like, we got this connection thing to work, but it'll actually break if I use my VPN, because for some reason, while my VPN is on, OBS will go through loading cycles on Steam chat, so I don't actually properly connect, and it keeps disconnecting. And while that's happening, you can't actually do the head pats, or at least that's what it's been with for me for a while now. You know, self-restraint. I have to experiment with it more. I have to see if I can still trigger the head pat from my web browser. And if I can, then there shouldn't be any issues going forward. Ah. God, you love those headpats. Ah. What time is it? What time is it? What time is it? 8:30. Almost 25 to 9. I should make myself a nice cup of tea. Oh. That is the problem. That was actually the problem why it wouldn't work before. The other problem is a new problem. The VPN problem is a new problem, and I only became aware of it today. I used to spam it a ton, completely oblivious to it. What do I need to do? Just give me a second. I'll add in Megaton to my favorites. Yeah, you definitely did a fuck ton. Yeah, it was definitely your thing. Don't know how you managed without us for so long. We managed to fix it. That's all that matters. And we'll see if we can fix the new problem that's cropped up. But don't worry, we seem to be fine so far. Now, what are we looking for? There's not much to say about the game, really. Like, it was a grand adventure. It was grand seeing how the scanner interacts with the world. It was grand how, if you go back into New Game Plus, you get that cheeky little, oh look, there he is moment, you know? But other than that... not a lot. That's a good way to describe it. Short and sweet. Would have preferred it more scary, but I can't complain with where it went. Yeah, it's... I haven't quite decided. I have to check to see if I have much money. I might pop down somewhere for a can of whatever it's called. Monster. Then I'll come back and I might... I stress the words might. Probably won't, but might... stream something else. But I am very tired and I'm not too sure about that plan. Why is it asking me to register a device I already have? That was weird. You had your fill of head pats. I also noticed you had a little bit of boobs there as well. Okay. I don't have enough in my account to go wandering and doing some random shopping, but I did just find a bottle of Coke. I might. I might get off for like an hour. I might get off for an hour. I'll get stuff sorted, and then I'll come back. Assuming I don't fall asleep. I'll let you know in Discord. Well, we'll see what options we have, and we go from there. Why is RAF still installed? Oh, right, in case I ever collab with anyone. Oh, get the squishy cat strawberry and wash. I suppose I should throw it in the wash machine at some point. Oh. Yeah, I probably should. Probably should. Anyway, though, I'm going to slip on out. I had fun with this one. It was a nice change of pace. Especially since we've been playing that action horror game with what's it called? Evil Within. And after we played this next horror game, we'll go back to Evil Within 2. Assuming we don't get any more Chili Arts games. If we get a Chili's Art game, I'm playing that regardless. So, for now, I'm going to fuck off. So, thank you for watching, and thank you for lurking, and thank you for chatting, and if you find me in the future, you owe me many months of head pats. I demand this. Good luck, goodbye, I wish you all the best. I am fucking off. Goodbye.